It's so
Oh
horrifying.
shoot!
Whoa, whoa, what
Oh
the?
shoot!
Not knowing how to drive. And as if it never happened.
Oh no!
Just checking. Yeah. Oh shit. Welcome back, guys. Darkstorms here. Check it out. Brand new episode of City Skylines 2 in MOROSVILLE. Yeah, MOROSVILLE is still somehow here. We're losing profit like crazy. We're gonna have to raise taxes, which I think is fine. I would say that's fine. But I think this episode, we need to figure out why people are dying. I think the biggest thing was last episode, I wanted to build a center or disease control center. Kind of go, it's 2 million. I mean, it won't hurt to get $1 million loan to put it down somewhere. Yeah, we still don't have $2 million. Okay, so go ahead and put this down somewhere where it will be very useful. And somewhere that's not being blocked by something. Which I believe everything's blocking it. There we go. That should work perfectly. That way we can have less disease infection and less health effects from pollution. Speaking of, let's kind of see how our pollution is. It is absolutely horrid. So basically this entire area here is non-habitable. Hence why 90% of our stuff is over here. This is going to be there either way. So it looks like that's going to be inhabitable. Everything on this side of the river, or this side, is not going to be habitable. So most of our city is going to be on this side. This is going to be all of our factory. I mean, we can do some factory out this way. Looks like kind of wind direction. Man, why is wind direction so weird in this game? But that'll be fine. Noise pollution. Noise is getting pretty bad, which is expected. You know, I don't expect everything to be perfect. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of some of this loan here. See what else we got going on here. So we have 28,000 people a month using our transportation. Yeah. So cargo total is 45,000 tons, which is awesome. But also, I kind of had an idea. I happened to think about it, about putting an airport out here. I think that would probably be a good idea, if I'm honest. That way, you have this cargo station. Yeah, we can do that. I think that'll probably be a grand idea. How are we doing on power? We definitely need to do a little bit of upgrading. This still needs to come up, or needs to go up. So it looks like what we really need to do is cross the road with our residential and build a ton. Like, I am not joking, a ton of residential out here. So let's go ahead and work on that momentarily. I'm going to go ahead and do a 6-lane divided. I would rather have the extra than not. And then take it, let's go ahead and do the road that I normally use is this one. Go as far out as I can this way. snapping at 90. Yep. Okay. And this should come all the way back out here. Right at 90 degrees. Cool. I'm going to take this. This neighborhood that I'm building now is going to be a little bit of a test, if that makes sense. So we're going to do probably a couple parking garages. If I can find those. There we are. So how many can this hold up to? Can hold... I feel like it can hold more than that, but I think we're going to go ahead and do one. Right in the middle here. Do two of these. And then probably one right here. I'll add a car wash to that one, because why not? So we need all sorts of housing. So I think the best route to do is kind of in the back here. We're going to do this. Just normal housing. Then I'm going to take this, kind of drag this out here. And then probably do some middle class housing here. And then do some of that. There we go. I think that'll be pretty good, honestly, because we need it. We really need it. So put that one there. I think that was the only one we had, right? I know we have a few store bits that we can use. Let's see here. So we're almost level 16 for progression. So milestones, we're almost a thriving metropolis, which will get us another 36 expansion permits, 17 development points, and another $400,000, and increase our loan limit. In which, I mean, we don't really need loan limits. We shouldn't even be using loans in the first place. Speaking of, loan need to go down. Still have 7 million to pay off, but that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. With a smile, of course. Also kind of thinking that we should take this a little bit out, then bring it to the edge here. Is that straight? That is straight. Cool.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
So I kind of want to turn this into a little
Extreme wind conditions are expected.
area for stores.
Shelter at this time.
Speaking of, we just hit milestone 16. Just kind of a big deal. We also need to get some parks in here. Probably be a wonderful idea to do that. And apparently we need a lot of parks. I just suck at putting parks down. Let's do something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of spots where we do not have parks. I did not realize that. There we go. At this point, I'm kind of just throwing parks down to clean up the red a little bit. And there's a little spot there. That's a big park. Just need kind of a few small parks. As much as I want to do like a bigger park. Oh, what is that? It's another housing one? No way. Okay, so we can put this one right here. That'll work. So we do need some stores. We're gonna do some mid-class stores, which should work perfectly fine. I mean, I'm not expecting great growth out of it, but we should be sitting better, if that makes sense. Which I'm just surprised on how far the city has come. This building just looks so out of place out here. Got a little bit of a traffic jam over here. What's going on? So we may need to upgrade. I'm thinking. Also might be a really good idea to put a parking garage out here, or two. Put 2 parking garages out here. Jack the fees up to $25 each. Question is, nobody's using them quite yet. How are we looking on... airport? Yeah. Do a parking fee. I almost think we do need another airport, honestly, because this one's getting pretty jammed up, if you ask me. So let's look at doing that. So let's go ahead and take this road. It's kind of just...
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Storm spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city. Extreme wind conditions are expected.
It's way over there.
All
Okay,
citizens
we're
are
good.
advised to seek
We're
shelter
clear
at this time.
from the tornado. Need this at a 90, so... I'm gonna finagle this one in here. And then transportation. That can't be more of a perfect fit. Like, I am being serious about that.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special
At
news
the cargo
bulletin.
terminal? Okay.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. Thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Why can't I... Oh, I clicked cargo, that's why. Okay. Thought I clicked regular plane, but I guess not. This one. Go out there. Those are really the only two, which just blows my mind. And then this one can go here. Then back. Then this one can go there and back. There we go. Question is, will people just straight up buy a plane ticket to fly across town? this far? Probably. It is possible. So that's $500,000. We're literally there as I'm speaking. There we go. So that way we can cargo this there to there. Cargo this one from there. Right there. I think that's the one I clicked. There we go. So that should work perfectly fine. The train, we do need to move that. Not move it, but do tracks. So let's see. Then there we go. There we go. That one should work now. In theory, of course. But we do need to have, is that passenger? Okay, that's passenger. So we need to do that. So probably there. And that one. There we go. And then we'll probably just do this one to the other side of town in the back.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service.
There we go.
And to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these
There we go.
temporary events.
So
This has been a local public service
I do
announcement.
probably need to
Recent
do.
spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware
Train
that we
line.
are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
There's not just one train line. I mean, there's several airlines.
Thanks for joining us here today on Deluxe Relax. I'm your host, Sarah, with our very special co-host, my mentor and life experience coach, Alice Brash.
It's too
Hello.
light blue.
Thank you, Sarah. That was very nice. You're doing wonderfully. We'll be back after
Cargo.
the break.
This might be what I was looking for. Okay, here we are.
Traffic. If you're thinking about
So-
hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your
Let's
trip
go ahead and make that one
outside
dark.
rush.
There we go.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather
Cargo
wait for rush
planes.
traffic
Let's
than
do
start thinking
a
about
yellow
it all
one.
the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
In local coverage, the tourism board just released their figures, and it's good news all around.
Let's see that one.
Tourism was way
We'll leave that
up
one.
over the previous season. Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Right, Jim?
There we go.
You bet, Glenda.
Oh,
I guess
where
everybody
did
is
that
figuring out
chart
that
go?
This is the place to be.
There we go. That way we should have trains now. No issues. No issues at all. Then another cargo plane. So I'd say our city's pretty happy. What are we down on? High noise pollution? Go figure. So I'm thinking probably high noise pollution is going to be out in these areas, especially here. That should help a little bit. Let's see here. I am so thinking that we are jamming up over here. What is happening here? Might need a little bit of a roundabout right there, but we have our big giant bus terminal there. I don't remember putting that road there. Maybe I'm just crazy. We do need to do a roundabout though, I do admit. That should be fine. We'll just kind of leave that. Yeah, I think we're sitting actually pretty good right now, if I'm honest. I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these out here. Being that we don't have any of these out here. How are we doing on police? I guess schooling. I didn't think about that. Eligible 23,000, capacity 10,000. Yeah, we need a couple elementary schools. Is this elementary? Yeah, it is. How many? 1,500. Yeah. It's probably going to be the best bet to do. Okay, so we're looking a little better here. Definitely need one there. Do we not? We don't even have one out here? What? That's crazy. As much as I don't want to. So I'm gonna pretty much upgrade all these schools. Those are parking garages. Let's see, get this one done. Where did I put the other ones at? I think I put one over here, yep. What about high schools? So I know we need a high school. Or 5. Modern high school fits a lot of people. Do that one. Definitely increases everything there. Do that. What else do we got? How many more do we need? Probably just one more high school. Right here. Did not mean to put that right there. That's fine. That just completely did. Wow, okay. There we go. Get some more houses there. What else do we need? So, good on high schools. I think we're going to do the universities next. And I think that'll probably be next episode. So, anyways, guys, I think that's where I'm going to call this episode. I know it's a shorter one, but it's okay. We did a lot this episode. We got another airport going with traffic, it looks like. ungodly severe traffic, which is okay, I guess. And yeah, I mean, we're making money, making a lot of money, still paying off loans, which is expected. But yeah, I suppose, guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be much appreciated. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.